Alright everybody, this is Friday, March 15th, and I've had this Iron Man kit for I couldn't tell you how long. I have another one like this in stock, so I have two of these kits. One's still sealed. This one I opened up and looked at a long time ago, never did a kit review on it. It's I don't know what scale it is. I'd have to look at the instructions, but it could be, I don't know, to be honest with you, what scale it is. I'll have to look at it. But I like to build them down the road, Iron Man. Pretty cool kit. Now this one I got from Cult TV Man. It's 1/9 scale. You can see here. Awesome kit. I took a quick look at it when I first picked it up. When I ordered it from Cult TV Man, I got it within less than a week. Didn't realize the size of the kit. Didn't realize the size of the box it comes in. It's Armor Collection. Awesome looking kit. I'll go ahead and take it out and do a kit review on this. Definitely will light everything up when I get around to building this kit. Just like all my kits, I do one at a time. Sometimes I multitask. I'll build a couple kits, but I don't think too many people have done a kit review on this one here, Hall of Armor Mark 7. So let me go ahead and pause the camera. I don't think there's a little detail and stuff on the back side of this, but not much. Just shows you Marvel Iron Man 3 1/9 scale model kit. So I'm sure this kit's a lot bigger than this one. So let me go ahead, open this up, pause the camera, open this up, and we'll all take a look at it. I'll be right back. Alright, back on Iron Man. You open it up. This is the instructions. Not much to it. We'll take a quick look at it here shortly. Here's what you get. Quite a few parts. I don't think I even opened the bags up to take a look at the kit itself, but we'll do that today. There's his chest piece right there. That looks pretty cool. Back of his armor there. More parts here. Very cool. You get into here's some clear parts. More parts here. Very cool. The base, whatever you want to call it, that he stands in, it's just awesome. You can see here it's pretty heavy duty. It's going to be awesome to light it up. It's really a huge kit. It was not very expensive. I think with shipping and everything it was like $35, maybe around $40 for what you get. It's just well worth the price on this model kit of Iron Man. I don't know what's in here. It looks like clear parts. It is for the base. Let me just go ahead. I think there's nothing in here. Go ahead, pause the camera, get that all out on my display case here, and I'll be right back. Alright everybody, back on Iron Man. You can see up on my display case, it's like the EVA pod kit review I did the other day. This model is just taking up the whole top of my display case with all the parts you get. One thing I noticed that's strange, but his hands are like silicone. They're, you know, rubber, which is odd, and that might be a problem lighting his hands up. That I don't know why of all, unless I got another set of hands, it don't look like it. But that's weird. Why they're like a silicone? You can see here. That's really strange with this kit. I guess in the instructions it's called a light box that he stands in. You can see the size of this. Really cool. Now I don't know if he's the same scale as the other Iron Man I have. I'd have to compare the size of the other Iron Man that I have. But start taking a look at the parts. I always did like Iron Man. I've always wanted to build this kit. At least out of the other two Iron Man kits that I have. And I think I got those two from our Cult TV Man. See some of his armor right here. Nicely detailed. Very cool. Another piece right here. Very cool. These clear parts I'm just going to leave in the bag. I don't want to take them out, but they're for the sides of the for right in here for lighting. So it looks like there's plenty of room to light these up, which is cool. More of the base right here, or light box, whatever you like to call it. That's what it says in the instructions. Here's his armor. Looks pretty cool. But I don't see any extra set of hands. Why they would make them in a rubber type silicone is beyond me. I might be able to make a mold up and cast those in resin or epoxy sculpt. That might not be too difficult to do. Not much for the instructions. Of course, it's in Japanese. A little bit of English on it. I'll show that here in a minute. More parts of the base. Base is what's going to make this thing look huge. Don't know if I'll be able to put it in my display case. We'll see. But a lot of detail. A lot of parts. I guess here it shows 4 AAA batteries, so I guess you can light it up, but since I can't read Japanese, I'll light it up a different way, probably with 9 volt. And let me go ahead and get the instructions. Right here, just shows you him in the light box. Shows you the parts tree right here. Shows you the steps to assemble the box. Not a lot to it. And then start to assemble, it looks like Iron Man here. Back side here, it shows you the painting and markings for Iron Man, and then the light box right here. Very cool. And let's see, where did I see that? Yeah, right here. It does show it in English. Multi-hull armor light boxes. So that's what they're called. Multi-hull of armor light boxes. So I guess you can get several and just put them all together. You'd have to have a lot of room to have showing 7 right there, and that the size of this kit, you'd have to have the room for that. Like to get around to doing this one day down the road. Building this kit is pretty cool. On these hands, I don't know why, that's a bummer, you know, because I'd like to light up the hands, and being that there's like a silicone rubber kind of material, I don't know why they did that. That would be almost tricky to do to light those up, but I have epoxy sculpt and I got some mold stuff, so maybe I can just go ahead. They're not going to take much material to copy these and make them into resin or plastic. This part here too, I don't know what this part is. That's like silicone or rubber, so you get 3 parts. But he's got no extra set of hands. That, like I said, that's a bummer. Overall, I think it's a cool kit. I think Cult TV Man still has them on his website. I think they're like $35 with shipping. It was like maybe a little over 40 bucks. To me, it was worth it. I should bring out the other Iron Man and see if they're the same size. Let me go ahead and pause the camera and at least take out some parts of the Iron Man out of the other box and compare the size. So I'll be right back. Okay, here's the other Iron Man. I'm not going to take him out of the plastic, but you can see what he's molded in, like a chrome, like a silver. Pretty cool. And he is much bigger, so I couldn't tell you unless I look at the instructions what scale he is, but unfortunately one of the hands broke off the tree. You can see it right here, and it's hollow on the back side, which is cool for lighting. But when you compare the two side by side, let me make some room up here on my display case. Here's the same. This is the rubber, silicone, whatever. Here's the one out of the other kit, and much bigger, way bigger. Would be cool to still use this kit in that display case light box, but I don't know. I'll have to see. I may have to do my homework and make a mold up for these and just cast them out of resin or epoxy sculpt. So we'll see. That's too bad. If this was just a little bit smaller, but not saying this wouldn't work in that light box. I'd have to build one to see. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a wrap for this Iron Man 1/9 scale model kit, Hull Armor Mark 7 Armor Collection. I'd like to thank all my YouTube subscribers. I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and sub to my channel. more to come, and I'll talk to everybody later.